And it has been nearly a week since a deadly tornado outbreak struck Middle Tennessee. 4 confirmed tornadoes that hit the state just last Wednesday, including an EF3 that ripped across Maury County, located just 45 minutes south of Nashville. This tornado turned deadly, and we know one person was killed in Columbia. One couple was driving home on I-65 when they saw that tornado inching closer in the distance. Take a listen.
Oh my gosh. Watch that flag in front of us, baby. It's going all kinds of ways. Oh my gosh, John. Dear Lord, please spare us. There goes debris. There's debris. Oh, John. I love you, baby. You know I love you, right? Always will.
It's the sound we first played for you last week that continues to send chills down my spine. That's the voice of Eva Howard you heard there, who was in the car with her husband, John. They were caught in the tornado's edge while they were driving home from work, right on I-65. You could even hear her telling her husband how much she loves him as they watch that twister move across the highway. A terrifying experience, but one that makes you just really appreciate those you love, right? Eva and John join us now in Columbia. We appreciate both of you for being here with us this morning. Gosh, what an emotional experience, one that you both were able to walk away from. You were in your car when you saw this tornado. Take us back to that moment and just what you were thinking, what was going through your mind, what you were feeling.
It was my first experience to be that close and witnessing a tornado. I have since learned, since my son is a pilot in Dallas, he indicated that after he watched the video, Mom, you were in a rear flank draft or something like that.
Right.
And I'm going, okay. All I know is I was scared.
That's amazing.
But it has really been. At the time, of course, yes, there was a fear, but there was also a sense of calmness. The magnitude of the tornado and the threat that was there in front of us, it left me speechless. And I know for him to say, that's pretty
amazing.
Yeah. So I noticed, Eva, you did all the talking. John, you were kind of just, I see you coming. I see you go. How long have you guys been together, by the way?
20 years.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm asking because my wife and I are coming up on 23, and I imagine the same thing would happen. All right, don't drive into the tornado, dear. Don't drive into the tornado. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Is that what it was like?
Well, I started to turn where it had been, and she's like, no, you need to go the other way. and so I decided I would listen to her because I definitely didn't want the last thing I ever heard her say to me was, I told you to go the other way.
I told you so.
I told you so.
How is this going to work if you've never listened to me?
Oh my! Well, what is it? The saying behind every man is a
woman who's telling him what to do.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, but she's usually right. Let me ask you though. So it is so sweet though, because I remember the first time we saw this and we were talking about it in our morning meeting, and it really did give me chills because you're in this scenario and it's kind of hard to see which way the tornado's going at the time, but whatever you're doing, you need to stop and to stay as far away as you can. Were you able to feel anything in the car? I mean, we can hear the wind. Any debris, anything that was like rocking you around that kind of escalated the situation for you?
Absolutely, indeed. The car or the truck was shifting back and forth, and you could feel it. I mean, actually, if you further down in the video, you can say, "Can you feel that? Can you feel that?" Because you can feel the truck shifting back and forth, and we had pulled into a ditch, like you guys always tell us to do. And but as we pulled into the ditch, there was a hedge of bushes and things next to us, as well as some tall trees. And as I looked to my right, I could see those trees were just chopped off, like someone come along with a chainsaw or something like that. And there was debris blowing all around us, but we definitely had a hedge of protection around us as well.
That's amazing. How close do you think that tornado actually got to you guys?
100 yards.
yeah, maybe 100 yards.
And that was
exactly.
an EF3. I mean, that was 140 mile per hour wind. So you guys really got very close.
Yeah.
It seemed a little bit like we were in the center of it because you could see it whirling in front, and then it came around to the side.
And you can feel it behind us too.
Wow.
It was rocking. It was rocking the truck, and as we then finally pulled out of the ditch and just went maybe 100 yards, we could see the houses that were missing and the down power lines, the trees that were uprooted, and to think that we were that close was. And yeah, when we got home, we just looked at each other and started crying, going, "What just happened?" You know, it was just unbelievable.
I mean, the thing is, you leave your house and you never know what could happen. You go through severe weather and you never know what could happen. But hey, I mean, the two of you together seem like a very powerful couple that apparently can make it through even tornadoes.
Indeed.
So that is a love that will definitely stand the length of
Absolutely.
time. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure also your son is very, very proud of you and how you guys acted given the situation. We're glad you're
Yes,
okay.
indeed.
And we appreciate you joining us here on Weather
Yeah,
Commute.
we
Thank you,
appreciate
Marissa.
it.
Thank you, Bob.
Yes.
We need to thank God because that's
Absolutely.
no
100%.
power of ours.
Yes, exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
Right there with you. Thanks, you guys. We appreciate it.